Jackson's mom's wedding is in Brown County. We're about to go on the trip and leave, so let's get right into this vlog.
We lost ourselves.
Out here about to go to the Nashville restaurant. We're in Brown County. It's still in Indiana, but it's still dope, so I'm hyped. It was a good place.
I was kind of a jerk today.
Jackson kept switching accents.
Me meat nuggets.
Yeah, he wanted McNuggets a lot, and they only sold specific foods.
They didn't give me my meat nuggets.
I think the wedding's at like 4:30, but we're just gonna try to chill out in the hotel lobby, so it'll be a good day. You guys need to check out the decorations on this place. It's dope. It's crazy that the wedding's already over. It was very action-packed, like 2 days. Dude, their friggin' water park was amazing. Like, they had a slide in there, and then they had like a little lazy river. Next to it, they had like a little open area for the kids, and then next to it, they had a volleyball area. So it was really tight. The thing was that not the workers that would take care of the wedding, but the workers that were in the hotel, they were awful. And I'm not saying this to complain, because what am I to complain? Like, I'm a human being living in a free country, and I'm living life, I'm blessed every single day, but like, you know those people that just throw you off? It was like that. Like, it felt like no matter what you do, you just like, you were doing something wrong, and you were like, I'm sorry. Like, it sucks so bad, but man, it's all good. But it's over. I'm back home. I'm chilling at home. It's Sunday. I woke up at like 2. I actually set an alarm for like 11, and that was gonna be like my 9 hours, because I did go to bed around like 1 or 2, so I wasn't doing too bad on time, but I was just so wiped out. And also, I'm still working on what is passion. I know I keep talking about it in every video, but it's like, this thing's gonna be so impactful to people. I'm so excited to share it. I really just want to make it to perfection. I know that's not physically possible, but I don't know, just the fraternal aspect of making a film is so cool, because you just piece together like clips and stuff, and you do voiceovers, and you do editing and little like secrets and stuff. It's just so much fun. I love doing it. I don't know why YouTube is so cool. I love doing YouTube, and I don't really care what people say about it, because I'm always gonna love doing it, and I don't care what people try to negatively put on me about it, because I don't care. It simply just goes in one ear and out the other, because it's just like, man, because like life is too short to just sit there and like hinder behind hate and then live the exact life they will, which is like stuck in a boring job. So I'm like, I'd rather do what I love. I tweeted something out about, I would say 2 days ago now, and it was about how plan B distracts from plan A. And I feel like a lot of people, when they go into what they want to do, they kind of have a backup plan, which is fine, that's all good. But it's like, if you focus on that backup plan too much, you're gonna totally bomb plan A. I just feel like that's something that I need to get out to you guys, is like, if you ever want to do something in life, don't sit there and hinder and like pay attention to plan B more, because what it does is like your focus moves from plan A to plan B, and then you never even care about plan A enough to even make it true, and your work ethic goes down. You don't really seem to care a lot about it. Don't settle for less. Just aim your goals high, keep them high, and work hard to make those dreams come true. It's insane, actually. Again, I'm not at any pinnacle on YouTube right now, but for a kid that wanted to get at least like 20 subscribers back in like 2015, I'm now at like 800. Like, the fact that I've grown that much, to me, is like, I know it's not 100,000 or 1,000 for that matter, but it's just like, to me, it's something. So I don't really pay attention to views or anything. I never will, because I just don't like that. I don't look at my views or my likes, because it just kind of hinders my creativity of everything that I make. I feel like if you pay attention to the feedback, positive or negative, it's really just like, it just changes your perspective. Like, if you get too much positive, your ego goes up, and if it's too negative, you just don't care. And I feel like that's really harmful to a lot of people's dreams, and it's just unhealthy, you know? Like, I don't know why I got into this venting session right here, but like, I just had to get that off my chest, man. It's just like, it's ridiculous how many people they hinder behind, you know, negative feedback or you know, what they need to do to just get by another day. Like, don't get by, like, surpass that. You can't tell me if you climb a mountain, you're just gonna kind of like drive up there. You can't drive up Mount Everest. You have to climb it. You have to work hard. You have to put your mind and soul into that thing. You have to pray pray over that dream. You have to do everything you can that's possible to get to where you want to be. And that's why I want to make it on YouTube, so I can just prove to you guys that if you want to do something in life, you can. My main message will always be, do what you love as long as it brings goodness into the world. Because I've talked to people before and they're always like, so you say do what you love, right? And they're like, well, what if I want to go shoot up a school? And I'm like, first of all, that's an immature response. Second of all, that doesn't make sense. That's not a passion. That's just, you're sick in the mind. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I kind of added the do what you love as long as it brings goodness in the world. Because really, if you think about it, it's like, what's the point of just doing a dream for you? So let's say, for example, you like making music, but you hate on other people through it. That doesn't make any sense. It's not worthwhile. First of all, we're all destined to die. We all die eventually. Not to depress you. Live life, love life. But like, if you make music that you love making, but you're hating people with it, there's no use to it. You might as well just stop. If you bring goodness into the world through your music, then you promote something good, and it's good for the world. And then after you die, it lives on. I feel like a lot of people just hinder behind like the guidelines of life too. Like, I feel like people hinder behind college, or they hinder behind the system, or like anything like that. Like, I was sitting out in that hotel with Jackson, and this lady came up, and she was really sweet, but she was like checking out Jackson making his music and stuff, and she was like, oh, so what are you making? And he was like, I'm making beats right now. I'm writing lyrics as well. And she goes, oh, okay. And she just went, you know, you could probably like go into like, you know, produce for other people. And he just kind of like, no, like I don't. And I feel like too many people hinder behind working for other people when you can do something from yourself and it can go out to the world and affect like millions and millions of people, literally. I feel like everybody's just, it's so normal to think, okay, well, if you do this, like, okay, like people look at me and they're like, if you like making videos, you can make commercials for advertising, or you can do like, you know, you can edit TV shows, or you can edit movies. And for me, it's just like, no, like I just want to make my own craft. I just want to work on my own craft. You know what I mean? Just like do your own thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think working for other people is great. I think that it's really helpful to this like life. And if you want to do that, like if you're a person out there that wants to help like elderly people, or you want to go out and help kids, you just want to help anybody in general, that's amazing. Like, don't take this that I'm saying and think, well, he hates when people work for other people. I'm not saying that. I feel like dreams are so frowned upon nowadays because people just don't understand it. The guy that yelled at me in a couple videos back in the season of these episodes, it's just like, he doesn't understand that I'm sitting there making vlogs for YouTube. And it's funny because it's like, it doesn't make sense. I could imagine being that age and just looking out and seeing some kid talking to his cell phone, like, what is he doing? But like, when you kind of look at other people's craft, as long as it's bringing goodness into the world, you just have to respect them and support it. And if anything, if you need to, give them constructive criticism. Just be like, listen, man, I'd like it better if you did this, you know? I don't know, I feel like if we all just followed our dreams and what we want to do, whether you want to be a nurse, whether you want to live a 9-to-5 office job, you know what? If that's your dream life, dude, go for that. That's awesome. If you want to be a painter, if you want to be a writer, if you want to be a YouTuber, if you want to be a musician, if you want to be a singer, like an entrepreneur of any kind, if you want to be a house builder, if you want to be, you know, a construction worker, if you want to be a store clerk, you want to be a cashier, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't care what your dream is. As long as it's bringing goodness into the world, dude, go for it with all you've got. You've got one life in this. I don't know what you're waiting for. I feel like I'm rambling on, but I think it's good that I did that because it was really impactful. I just like, I kind of sat back a second ago mentally and I was like, wow, that was really like, good. Like, high five, Isaac, man, high five. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, make sure you drop a like down below. And if you're new, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Hit that subscribe button down below for more videos every other day. This is just season 1 also, so there's tons of seasons to come, and there's films, and there's tons of stuff I can't talk about. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love all you guys so much. God bless every single one of you people out there. And yeah, guys, this has been Safe Infection, and I'm out. Peace.